Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jen, and in this video, blah blah blah, I still can't talk. In this video, I am going to be drawing, or redrawing, I guess technically, a Smogus thing I did. I think this is the third or the fourth one. I think it was. Yeah, this is the third or the fourth one, possibly the fourth dragon I drew for Smogus. I thought I'll redraw it. I even said in that video I'll redraw it probably because I like the way it looks. It's a very simple design, very tattoo flash looking. But you know, hey, it's going back to my teenage years of drawing lots of flash for people and stuff. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But so I'm using Clip Studio paint for this. Oh, like I said, I keep wanting to call it Clip Studio Pro. There's too many fucking programs out there to remember all of them, and I've got too many on this computer. Well, actually, this is a new computer for me that I'm using. It was hubby's computer. We just switched because his graphics card that he bought wouldn't fit, so we just switched computers. So it was like change our hard drives and blah blah blah. So that was fun. But yeah, and I also got a new graphics card too. Not as powerful as his, but a hell of a lot better than what I did have. And now I'm able to play some games I wanted to play, like Ark and such, and like Monster Hunter, and even some Assassin's Creed that I couldn't play before. Probably won't be able to play Valhalla. Well, no, I might be able to play Valhalla when it comes out, but it might be not at the highest settings, we'll say. Because nobody knows actually how to play, what the settings are going to be on Valhalla. But this means nothing to anybody if nobody plays games. And I used to play games a lot. I don't so much now. But, you know, hey, priorities, I guess, is make art, which is my job. So make more art, which is what I'm doing. I didn't post a video on Wednesday because I had a bit of a hiccup editing. I deleted a bunch of files and stuff because I've switched over to DaVinci Resolve, so I made a mistake. I pressed some wrong button, I don't know, and it went poof, it was gone. So I'm like, crap. So that's why there's no video on Wednesday. But yeah, hopefully, DaVinci doesn't seem that hard to use actually. It seems quite easy to use actually. But like I said, I don't know what I did, and it just went. Ugh. I'm like, okay, so let's try again, and I managed to do this one. So if you hear anybody, it's John not yelling, but trying to get the dog to play because she's freaked out because of fireworks. Because people are still setting up fireworks, even though it's the 7th. It's not the 5th of November, but it's the 7th, so people are still, and it's not raining out, so people are setting up fireworks, and it's kind of like. Okay, and it freaks the dog out. Not just our dog, freaks a lot of dogs out. A lot of animals out, not just dogs. And then, you know, you think, okay, I thought, okay, when I was a kid, fireworks, oh, that's great, yeah, shiny lights and all that, you know, the big bangs and shit like that. And now I'm like, they're explosives. You could blow your hand off with them, you know. So, see, the dog's barking. She's like, let's play, or maybe, I don't know, she could be freaked out, or she just doesn't want to play because she's getting old and lazy and doesn't want to get up. Fair enough, she's got arthritis. Anyway, this is not about the dog. Our fireworks are my contempt for them, actually, at the moment. This is about this drawing, which I've gone off completely off topic. Nothing fucking new there. You know, I go off topic a lot. And I'm trying not to swear so much, but it just comes out. But anyway, so I had to re-download my brushes some of the brushes that I really liked for this, because they obviously was switching over the programs and stuff, so they weren't on the computer and such and such, but that was easy enough to do, thanks. And now I'm just adding some bit of darker green, blue, aqua, whatever, turquoise, whatever the hell you want to call it, to the dragon. Now, I tried really hard not to use any black here, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use any black. I mean, I ended up using white for the highlights, obviously, but I didn't use any black, which is unlike me, because normally I would use a lot of black, but I decided, let's try something different, you know, because black can tend to sometimes make things look a little flat, we'll say. But yeah, so I completely forgot where I was. That's nothing new there. So I'm just adding a bit more, like I said, darker shadows and stuff like that. You know, it's a dragon. It's a blue dragon. I could have made it a different color, but I thought blue would be better because, you know, I guess more celestial or something, I guess you want to say. Well, yeah, that's my excuse why the dragon's blue, not green or whatever like that. Well, he's kind of green. He's got green back fin spiky things, whatever the hell they're called. It just depends on what your, you know, what your mythology, I guess. No, that's not the right word. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I can't think of the word. Nothing new there. But I'm darkening the back fins, spikes. It's not really spikes. They're sort of like a fin, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't call them spikes. They're just more like, I guess they'd be kind of like leather floppy things, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they're leather floppy things. You know, they're not furry or anything, or scaly. I don't make a lot of my dragons scaly, even though, unless I'm doing 3D stuff, oddly enough, I can, if I'm like graphite and stuff, but I just get lazy and just draw the dragon, and it's like, yeah, we'll just color it. You know, what the hell. Unless, of course, like I said, it's 3D, and then, you know, it looks better with the bumps and the textures and stuff like that. But it probably would look a lot better here, but with this, I just want a simple dragon. I don't want anything too scaly, or it's not even a dragon really, because he doesn't have any feet, and people would argue, so what would that make him? I don't actually know. He's not a wyvern or whatever, because he doesn't have any feet, and he's a worm. I don't know. It's a dragon worm thingy. I don't really know. It's how I draw my dragons. Occasionally they have feet and claws and occasional scales, but you know, a lot of them look like really scaleless snakes, which are really cool, actually. You know, well, they have belly scales, but like scaleless snakes have belly scales because they need them to, you know, move around. But on the whole, they're quite smooth and really neat looking. But they have occasional scales, but you know, you get ones without any scales. They're quite neat. I would love one, but you know, I can't have one because one, I don't have the money, and snakes are expensive here, and I don't have the space really to set up a home for it. And the dog would probably be overly fascinated with it. But I mean, our other dogs, when I was in Ontario, they didn't care so much. Actually, the Dalmatian really hated when I had my ball python out and that let him crawl along the floor, and I had him on the couch and stuff. And he really did not like it when I had the snake outside. Or outside. I'd have him outside sometimes too, in the trees, and he'd be fascinated by the birds. But yeah, no, I don't have him anymore. He's more than likely dead. No, because he would have outlived, yeah, I don't know how old he was when I got him. It's a long story how I got him. It doesn't really matter how I ended up with the snake. But it's like, I'll take care of it. Nobody else seems to really, so I'll take care of it. And then I got a red-tailed boa, like a little baby, and that ended up getting rehomed because I couldn't bring it here, so it is possibly still alive. Maybe? I don't really know. It could be. They live a while, but I'm trying to think. 15? Maybe. Yeah, probably. But yeah, no, it ended up with with a person with a bunch of other snakes, so they knew how to take care of it, which is good. Anyway, back to the drawing. I really gotta make a script, or at least notes. Notes might help, but I just kind of wing these things, and whether I talk over the whole thing or just text it, or putting text on thing is just me not wanting to talk, or not being able to talk because my face is half numb or something, so I slur and have more of a lisp than normal because my face is numb, which is fun. You know, it's like, you know, you could punch me in the face and I wouldn't feel it. No, I might, but no, probably not. But, no, so yeah, that's why I did the text for the last couple videos, I think, yeah. I can't remember. I forget what I've done. No surprise there. My memory is crap. But it's like, yeah, I did all that school, uni and stuff, and college, uni, and then a master's, and do I remember any of it? Some of it. But anyway, back to the thing. The moon, I just do simple coloring. I don't do anything. I probably should have added more texture to it, which I could have done, but I just wanted a very simple kind of thing. Oh, you might notice I changed the line art. It's been blue, this aqua blue for a bit, actually, rather than black, which is what I like. I mean, you can do it in other programs too, but it's so easy to change the line art color in Clip Studio. You just pick a color and go to edit, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but I know it's H, so it's like change color or something like that, and then it changes the line art, which is really handy and helps you to see how certain colors affect the colors you already have, because when you change the line art, it changes the way the rest of the drawing or painting, whatever you're doing is, because obviously color theory and all that stuff. So if I made this line art red, it would be, well, one, it would hurt your eyes because blue and red, but it would definitely stand out, you know. Or if I made it white, it would look very dreamy and very light because there's no line art to it. If I made it yellow, it might look really green and might make you actually look a little crazy because it'd be so green and so psychedelic kind of thing looking. But it's quite neat that you can change that. Actually, I quite like that. And I just decided to put a little white spot in the star and a little white spot on the moon's eye and maybe a little white, you know, you don't see the white spots on the dragon's eye, but that's okay. You know, it's there. I know it's there, and that's all that matters, really. But I'm just adding things. I mean, adding some highlights and stuff, and this is it finished. I took it into Affinity Photo and messed with the colors to kind of, I guess it's more purple blue, I guess, I don't know, but I like this, the way it looks. So, this is it finished. This is my quick moon dragon, and now I don't know what I'm doing. Christmas unicorn maybe? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing next. I guess it just depends what I feel like doing on that day. So yeah, thank you for watching, and what is the whole spiel again? Please like, click, or comment, click the little notification bell thingy to, know when I'm going to upload things next, because I don't even know when it's going to be. Hopefully on Wednesday, but, who the hell knows? Life is complicated, I guess. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and please come back on Wednesday, if I post on Wednesday, which hopefully I do.